The days of desktops and cubicles are coming to a close. Consumerization, collaboration, and the cloud drive today's modern high-performance workforce. Mobility is key to the success of your most productive on-the-go employees. The workforce of today is demanding and unpredictable. Work happens here. Work happens here. And it happens here. No matter where work happens, employees need anytime, anywhere access to the right apps and content on the right device, day and night across the globe. How are you empowering the modern workforce? Your journey begins here with Lenovo software and unified workspace.
Hello, my name is Elle, and I'll be your virtual reality tour guide today. You are currently standing in the Digital Workplace Data Dome, where you'll explore the realities of today's consumerized workforce and the benefits of investment in empowering your employees. To get started, let's move ahead to the mobile device exhibit directly in front of you. Since 2014, there has been a 47% increase in BYOD devices, creating operating system fragmentation. There are over 24,000 unique versions of Android alone. More concerning, by 2020, there will be 33 billion connected devices worldwide, over 4 devices per person. A typical medium to large business today uses 300 to 400 cloud apps. 90% are not brought in by IT. The average American adult has 27 unique passwords to remember. Exhausting when you consider that 81% use personal apps to improve productivity at work. To 90% of U.S. employees want to telecommute 2 to 3 days a week. But only 3.7 million people in the U.S. work from home at least half of the time. 77% of remote workers experience increased productivity outside of the office. When you're ready, you can move ahead to the next exhibit. The status quo is adopting technology and policies to establish control over where, when, and how employees work. Companies must adapt or face critical risks, including declining employee engagement, innovation, and profitability. Millennial turnover alone costs the U.S. economy over $30 billion per year, while companies that can overcome the status quo experience significant gains. Those with an engaged employee base outperform the competition by up to 202%. Thank you for visiting the Digital Workplace Data Dome. Welcome to the status quo, battle for control. You have 60 seconds to gain control over all the business functions. Your mission is to keep as many departments as you can in your control for as long as possible to rack up points. Human resources using Web HR on public Wi-Fi. Finance is using Windows XP at home. Product development is using Google Hangouts for team meetings. The product team wants to install Adobe Creative Cloud on their laptops. Human resources wants BYOD for developers. Marketing is using MacBooks at home. Customer service is accessing customer data on your phone. Sales hired 200 more Salesforce users. Finance wants Microsoft Dynamics for Android. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over. The workforce cannot be controlled. What would you like to do next? You have chosen Empowerment. Permission granted to board the Lenovo Unified Workspace. Welcome to the Unified Workspace User Experience Demo. This is your home base. Everything you need to maximize your productivity throughout the day. It works in any browser with the same intuitive experience no matter what device you're on. These are all your apps. Apps for your daily workload like Office 365 or Salesforce. Apps for collaboration. Apps for managing your travel, expense reports, benefits. Apps for your personal life like social media, online banking. Your IT team can customize the apps and content you have access to, and so can you with apps and websites you have a link to, or from our library of popular apps. It doesn't matter if they're online, on your computer, or served up remotely by IT. Anything can be added to your workspace. Here's your Content Hub. Shared files in your company servers and network, as well as your personal or team cloud storage accounts, all searchable and managed right in this one workspace. So if you need to grab a document off your intranet or upload something to OneDrive for business, you can do it in one place. All your apps and content are accessible with one single login. Just open Unified Workspace in any browser and get logged into whatever you want with one click. No need to remember all those usernames and passwords. And no need to get on VPN. All those secure company apps and files you need, no matter where you are or what device you're on. So you can work from home, the coffee shop, or the hotel quickly and easily. Unified Workspace is easy to use, customized just for you, and secure, so you can work where you want, when you want, and how you want. It's going to be the first thing you open when you start your workday, and the most effective productivity tool you're going to use.
Hi, I'm Dan Verwolf, a Lenovo software systems engineer and a former Unified Workspace customer. Let's talk about how you can improve employee experience simply and securely without overhauling your existing infrastructure. You can select from any of the topics shown here to learn more about the key aspects of Unified Workspace, or just wait a few seconds and I'll take you through them in order. Unified Workspace enables IT to deliver the right apps and content to the right user on any device, anywhere, anytime. Because Unified Workspace is built on HTML5, users can access their workspace using any browser, whether it's on their company laptop or on their personal smartphone or tablet. And there's no need to install or configure any software. Users get a clean interface that's naturally responsive to their device and customizable by them, just like what they've come to expect with consumer technology. With Unified Workspace, IT can provide users access to web-based apps, whether they're publicly available or hosted privately in your data center. Windows apps, either installed locally or published via remote desktop services or VDI. And file shares, including on-prem network file shares or public cloud storage. Users can even add their own apps to their workspace so that they can have quick access to the tools that work best for them. And none of this requires a VPN client, which means happy end users no matter where they're working, without compromising security. Unified Workspace has a two-tier architecture, which makes it possible for you to deliver apps and content simply and securely, all within your existing infrastructure. When Unified Workspace is installed on premises, it runs on a server inside your data center that communicates with internal resources like file shares and your LDAP directory. Remote users access Unified Workspace through a second server that sits in the DMZ. Access to internal resources is accomplished via a secure proxy, so users' devices remain physically separated from your company's network, unlike with a typical VPN client. Unified Workspace can be installed and managed completely on premises, or delivered as a service and hosted in the cloud. Either way, your users have the same great experience. And because Unified Workspace communicates with your existing directory service, you can assign apps to your users based on their group memberships. This means you can give each user a workspace designed just for them, or even create custom workspaces for external users like contractors, partners, or vendors. As the number of web applications and IT services grows, and you can be sure that it will, users are left with dozens of links, usernames, and passwords that they're responsible to keep track of and keep secure. With single sign-on, users log in once to Unified Workspace, and from there, can be automatically logged in to different applications, file shares, and other services in a single click. Authentication can happen via industry-standard protocols like SAML or ADFS, or using our own form-based method called WebPass. With WebPass, users enter their credentials for an app once, which are then stored and encrypted centrally and not on their local device. Then, every time they come back, they're automatically logged in, saving them time and effort. If you'd like to learn more or have additional questions, contact sales@lenovosoftware.com to schedule a follow-up. We look forward to hearing from you.
I do have a little bit of everything. I have a smartphone, I have multiple tablets, I have a few laptops.
I'm using my phone, I'm using my computer, and I might even be using my tablet all at the same time.
Normally I use my laptop, it's my comfort zone. I use it at work and I use my personal laptop at home.
I mean, everybody's on the go, and your phone is almost as strong as a computer in some cases.
For me, I'm a Chrome user, no more Windows PC.
I have a ThinkPad tablet too.
With my personal computer, it's linked to my phone, so any calendar appointments, anything that I have is linked to my phone.
I literally had to sit down with my laptop to be able to do anything. Now that I've got it in my pocket, I can literally just look on my phone, keep updated on things, access my email, and work on the go.
I have a lot of technology. I have a smartphone, I have 2 different tablets, I have 3 laptops, all for different things, a desktop, an old iPod. I have a lot of it in kind of a lot of different areas.
I would say on average, I use between 20 and 25 applications throughout the day on multiple devices.
I have about 15 apps. On a day-to-day basis, I probably use around 5 to 6.
So I have an app for email and for travel, and probably about 10 different apps for all of our regular just day-to-day sales tools.
I've got about 25 apps on my Unified Workspace. I've got it on my phone and my laptop.
We're using Salesforce.
My banking app.
Anything from looking at the weather for the day to looking up bank statements to paying bills to looking up healthcare information.
I mean, I have about 6 go-tos when I'm on the phone with customers that range from Salesforce to product specification websites.
Aside from my work priorities, I'm definitely on Facebook, Reddit, LinkedIn, networking, listening to music.
Thank you for participating in our Unified Workspace virtual reality experience. We've explored the evolution of the digital workplace through consumerization, BYOD, application management, and remote work styles, and experienced the challenges and risks of maintaining the status quo. You've seen firsthand how Lenovo Unified Workspace can create a more flexible and productive working experience for your team and improve your organization's approach to end-user computing and mobility. To continue on your journey towards empowerment, contact a Lenovo software representative at unifiedworkspace.com/empower. Empowerment starts here.